Corsair just made a TKL magnetic keyboard. Any good? Let's find out. Now, first impressions on how the keyboard looks like. I think it looks very clean. It has this TKL design, all white. You can also get it in black. I think both looks very nice. You get this knob and this buttons over here. It does have some weight, very nice quality. The bottom is plastic. The bottom does look pretty okay, very nice. I have no problems with the quality of the keycaps. You can either choose ABS double shot keycaps or PBT double shot keycaps. But yeah, very nice keycaps, no problems with it. Now for the switches, yes, you can take it off, and I think this is compatible with other Gateron switches, so you could say that it is hot swappable. But yeah, these are the MGX hyperdrive switches. They are pre-lubed magnetic switches, as you can see. Open bottom. Here's a little sound test. Feels very smooth. I have no problems with how the switches feel like and sound like. Very nice. When it comes to the wiggle wobble, there's not much. The switch does have a double rail design, so less wobble. But yeah, very nice sounding switches. Now let's go ahead and listen to the whole keyboard and how it sounds like. Now I actually noticed that they have two different switches on this keyboard, and some are these MLX plasma switches. The MLX plasma switches are the ones over here on the outer side. So yeah, all of this 60% part over here are all hyperdrives. But yeah, going back to my opinions on the sounds of the keyboard, I actually like it, but I have a problem with the spacebar. It is quite kinda rattly. The switches sound amazing, but yeah, I think the spacebar could get some work. But okay, now going to the performance. Now I already mentioned that these are magnetic switches, so you already know this will have rapid trigger, adjustable actuation points. We're gonna go ahead and check that out more later. Now it will also have 8000 Hz hyper polling with Corsair Accent. It does have a game mode button, which I'm guessing is one of these guys. Now other than rapid trigger, they also have something called dual actuation, and from what I can see, it is pretty much similar to DKS. You can set different actions with one single key press depending on the height of the switch. And then other than that, they also have flash tap technology, which is snap tap or SOCD. Very good for games where counter strafing or jiggle picking is a thing. Without further ado, let's actually go ahead and plug it in and see how it actually feels like. And the software as well, we're gonna go ahead and check that out. And this also the RGB as well. Oh, look at that. Now the RGB actually looks very nice. But okay, I have their website over here. First link in the description. Now let's go to software and then IQ. I'm pretty sure this is what we need. Let's download this. If you're using Mac, do this. For Windows, this. Okay, it's updating the keyboard over here. Okay, firmware updated. But okay, for the lighting effects, let's see what we got. So we can click. What is this? Right click, static color. You can also select like this. But yeah, very very customizable lighting. Let's see. Do we have any like reactive ones? Presets. I think there's a little bug happening. Keyboard is kind of not lighting up. We're just gonna go and skip through that, but it was working a while ago, you saw. Maybe just a little bug, or maybe I accidentally turned it off somewhere with the combinations over here. Anyways, now for the key assignments. So this is where we can reassign, remap the keys, keyboard, lang keys, mouse, keystroke, voice mod, even other assignments, text, a lot of things, even set macros over here. Now let's go ahead and proceed to the key actuations. I've already actually explored it because I was confused a few minutes ago, but I figured it out how to apply all the settings, how to do it. So first, you gotta set different actuation presets over here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and redo everything I did. So first, let's go ahead and do actuation preset number 1. Now this is gonna be all of my 0.1 millimeter actuation keys, and also with rapid trigger that also has 0.1 millimeters. In order to assign this to the key, you go ahead and select it, of course, and every key that you select will have these settings. You can just hold control to select multiple ones like so. But yeah, I want my WASD and spacebar to have these settings. Now, oops, I accidentally deselected them. But okay, like that. And then now for the rest of the keys, I cannot just go ahead and select them. Okay, next settings. I need to create a new actuation preset as well. And so that we do not get it confused over here, I'm gonna change the color to, let's say, darker blue. And then for all of the darker blue keys I'm gonna select, they will have 0.5 millimeter actuation points with rapid trigger as well on 0.1 millimeters. By the way, you also cannot reprogram the exit keys, everything outside over here, only the 60% over here inside. So yeah, all of the dark blue ones will now have rapid trigger on 0.1 and 0.5 millimeter actuation points. And then next, I want another actuation preset. This will be now set to like yellow, let's say like that. And then rapid trigger turned off this time, but has 0.1 millimeters. Now I'm gonna select the keys that I don't want to have any rapid trigger, so 4, 5, and shift, and control as well actually. So yeah, those are the keys that I want to have these settings on. I'm gonna make this the red color, put that on the windows, and make that 4 millimeters. And yeah, that's 0.1 millimeters, feels very instant. Then the rapid trigger as well, as soon as I let go, it does stop actuating. Settings working amazingly. Not your typical way of setting a magnetic keyboard, pretty unique way and might be confusing to some, but gladly you have this video, so hopefully I was able to explain how to change the actuation points. But okay, moving on to control dial. Again, you can do multiple ones if you'd like, but I'm pretty satisfied with how mine is right now. So yeah, next is the performance over here. So we can do disable win key, disable shift tab, do all of these different stuffs, FN shortcuts. I'm actually quite confused how to set the flash tap on here. We do have settings over here, so we can check for updates, latest version. We can do 8000 Hz, which is the fastest. I like that. So this is for game mode, I see. So brightness, yeah, 100, activate win lock. Oh, there it is. I accidentally decreased the brightness. Okay, bro. Okay, finally, we can do the lighting stuffs. Okay, I think this is my favorite. Type lighting with 2 specific colors like that. But okay, this is gonna be it for my lighting settings. I'm pretty satisfied with this. I have type lighting at the top over here with 2 colors, so whenever I press, it gives this reactive effect. And then for the static color, I put it behind, so it will just continue lighting up my keyboard even though I'm not pressing anything. So yeah, that's gonna be it for my lighting effects. Finally got it to work. Make sure you keep the brightness on, so FN plus F4 on the top. And actually, I might not even need gaming mode to be turned on, because whenever I turn on gaming mode, you either choose to have rapid trigger or no rapid trigger. But there are keys that I don't want to have rapid trigger. So yeah, having the game mode turned on will force you to either have rapid trigger on all or rapid trigger on no. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be using game mode anyways, since I can still have it on 8000 Hz normally. So yeah, I think I'll just stick to that. Okay, I figured out how to enable flash tap. So you do FN plus right shift. It only works for A and D right now though, but it's probably what you're gonna be using the most, the snap tap feature anyway. W and S maybe a little bit. So yeah, hopefully in the future they also enable that on the software, because yeah, I was so used to enabling SOCD or like all of the different features in the software, not with a combination key like that. But yeah, that's how you turn on snap tap or SOCD or flash tap they call it. The features of the keyboard work perfectly fine. I have no problems with it. Software a little bit confusing again, or maybe it's just because I'm used to other types of software where you do not set the actuation point like this. Do FN plus right shift to enable the flash tap. You might just really need some guidance to set up the keyboard the way you want to, and gladly you do have this video. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for the software, the settings, the features of the keyboard. Everything's working fine. Yeah, I do have device memory mode on, so I don't need to keep this software on. But yeah, anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and test this out more in game and see how it feels like.
Ito ano to?
Four down. Touch out. Satchel up. Reloading.
Orange.
Still in sight. Reloading.
Auto.
There. Still in sight.
So after testing and playing with the K70 PRO TKL by Corsair, here's my experience so far. Now when it comes to gaming, I've had an amazing experience so far. You could definitely tell the fastness, the 0.1mm actuation point, and also the rapid trigger, very instant. As soon as I let go the key, it did stop actuating, which is very good for Valorant and other games pretty much. Now when it comes to daily use, like editing, browsing the internet, like typing, very nice experience as well. The spacebar can get annoying. I'm actually planning on lubing it because it would really help a lot. But yeah, not really a big deal. The overall keyboard still sounds pretty good. I really love the switches over here. No problems with it. Very nice sound still, except the spacebar. But yeah, I had no problems using it with my daily use, my daily activities. It pretty much had all of the features that I needed, so yeah, no complaints about that. So would I recommend it? Well, for the price of around $180, I think that's the cheapest you can get it with the ABS double shot keycaps. Even with that price, I actually think it is still worth it. But I'm not saying that it doesn't have any other competition, but I'm saying that it is still worth it. I think if you really like Corsair, you really like the features of this keyboard, you really like how it looks like, I actually think go for it, you know? I mean, 8000 hertz, it's also from Corsair, and yeah, magnetic keyboard. Yeah, I think that price is still pretty good. It's definitely not on the budget range though. I think it's around the same price as the Wuting 60H and 80H already actually. But yeah, that keyboard and this keyboard has its own features, has its own charm. And yeah, I think this keyboard will be more widely available. Yeah, I didn't really had any major problems with the keyboard. Very nice magnetic keyboard. Now, this is not the first magnetic keyboard of Corsair, but I'm not gonna lie, I kinda missed it. I think this is, yeah, this for me, this is like their first. But no, this is not their first. They also have a full-sized magnetic keyboard, so if you want a full-sized, then you might want to go ahead and check that out. But yeah, this is the TKL version. Very nice. Would definitely recommend it. I'll go ahead and put this keyboard first link in the description. And a little disclaimer, this keyboard is sent to me by Corsair, but that won't change my review. Everything that you've been hearing are my honest opinions and review. I pray and hope that this video helped you in some way. I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to stay grateful, guys, and remember, Jesus loves you. Bye bye.